Good morning, good morning. Testing 1, 2. Alright, unequipped. Let's just take one at a time here. Alright. We will be trying to do as many as we can. We have about 34 left. We need to do 34 more solo tier 8.1s. Let's get started on them. We're just covering the map while we travel. Once we're in, turn it off. All right, we're in. Chat block, and I start the countdown. We only need to do this. Hey, what's up, Burke? This build is the Druidic nature. So I don't know if we're gonna keep this one after the changes, right? Once they give us the fire spell, but pretty much Mage Cowl, Druidic Staff, Torch, Soldier Boots. You can do Demon Cape, or it doesn't matter on the cape, to be honest. And Mercenary Jacket. We're going to be knocking out some 8.1s. I could probably do this in 4.1 just because I have Mastery and Spec, but I bring 6.1 just in case. You never know. Good morning, Miss Curbs. What's up? What's up? Haven't streamed in a few days, but hoping to release this video later today, if not today, tomorrow, because we have a lot of solo dungeons to do. You guys get a live look at the work. Appreciate everybody that's liking the stream. Thank you so much. We got 10. Be good. Eat our food. People tend to hit kind of hard in these. hope we get some legendary chests. That's what I'm hoping for. What am I doing? What are you up to this morning, Miss Curbs? How's work? Working hard or hardly working? Want to sleep? Yeah, that's usually how that morning schedule is, right? You just want to sleep instead of... Yeah, so for this build, pretty much when you're soloing, you just drop your thorns. I use brambles here just because I'm not in danger. Yeah, I'll show the build. Let me just kill this. You can use Protector of Nature if you need to instead on your W, but... Well, I might need to. Right. Okay, here we go. That's the build right there. Yeah, it's gonna pick up because of the MLB. We'll show the build. We'll show the build. Keep in mind, this is an 8.1. You could do tier 8s with 4.1, okay? I'm using 6.1 just because we went up to 8.1. Also, I have enough mastery that I could probably still do it with 4.1s. I just kind of want to go a little bit faster. I don't want to spend too much time in here, especially because I have so many maps to do. Yeah, it's really strong. There's a breakdown video that I have on it also, just so you know, if you want to kind of get in, you know, exactly how everything works. I'm gonna be honest with you, when I started it, I didn't have much mastery on, I didn't have any mastery on my weapon. I had some, of course, from like my boots that I would get or pick up, but you should be fine. It's not gonna, I don't know if there's a set IP for it, but instead of taking brambles, like if you're already starting and you want to test it out, take Protection of Nature, because it'll give you resistances and your healing increase with the R as well as E. Will make sure to keep you alive versus bosses. But honestly, I don't remember exactly how much IP I had when I started it, but it wasn't much because I was just running 4-1. There were some items I hadn't used yet. I remember I hadn't used a nature staff at all. I actually had to buy like a tome just to be able to equip the tier 4. Brambles is good for these guys here. Mine's on cooldown, so I probably won't get it off, but maybe I will. For the fears. You see how I just interrupted those fears? Welcome everybody. Once again, we're just running some 8.1 solo dungeons. We got a bunch of them that we're going to be doing. And appreciate everybody that's already liked the video, so thank you for the stream, I should say. Thank you for that. All right. It's just a book boss, but we'll take it. Especially if we get some books we can sell. Pretty much what I'm doing, I'm calculating how much silver we're making, because I bought 50 maps for 10 million silver. So we're going to be calculating exactly how much silver we get out of them from loot, how much we actually get from just looting silver, how much fame, much combat credits, how much might, and how much honor, or favor I should say, we pick up. So we'll be getting that all in the breakdown. These big guys, they hit hard, like those werewolf guys looking. If you leave them untreated. All right. Miss Curbs, how's the music? How's the ratio? Trying to do these as fast as we can, just because we have so many. And I honestly want to do like average anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes max. Just depends on what type of dungeon we get. All right. Yeah, this build here is like one of my favorite builds out of all the builds, just because it's so versatile. You can do corrupted dungeons. What's up, Dark? Also, guys, if you haven't, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are actually like 5 subscriptions away from 400. Okay, we're already at the last boss here. Hopefully we get some decent loot. I think this is at least an epic, right? It's got to be at least an epic. All right. Oh, it feels bluish. It's a blue. All right. So this one definitely was not the best of maps, I would say. Over here, out of line of sight. What am I doing? All right. Go. Let's go. Let's go. 62K. So literally, this has like been the worst map. All right, guys. I got an Excel sheet here. I gotta fill out real quick. 62.5K. We got 216,000. 111,000. I'm sorry, 216,100. You get it. Fame credits is 50,620. 27,650 from mobs, and we got 114 might and 30 favor. All right, let's get out of here. Let's run this back and then we'll start the next one. People there just wanting to fight. All right, let's get this in. I've been doing this a bit here, so we have a lot of it. I've just been putting it in the bank. And then we're just gonna grab another. We need some of these. Take these two. All right, boys. We don't want to get killed here, right? I'm not saying that you guys are gonna kill me, but let me just do this real quick. All right. Ain't no way, bro. What is going on here? All right, let's hope we don't die here, guys. All right, we'll take a sip here while we wait. What is everybody up to, guys? What are y'all up to? Working, need coffee. Order some Starbucks. Order some Starbucks for delivery. Oh yes, I need to turn this off here. Yeah, I hadn't streamed in a few days. I was busy and I was working on some videos, so that's the only reason behind it. Comforting, yeah. We're back though. I'm only taking Fridays and Saturdays off of streaming just because I need to spend a little bit more time on the videos. Make sure I get some videos out. I want to try to get out at least 2 to 3 videos a week, you know. But balancing that with work, life, and you know, family, it's hard. So we're doing our best. We're doing our best though. Yeah. Hopefully one day, you know, we can just become a full-time streamer slash YouTube content creator, and we can quit our job and just dedicate that time to here. But in the meantime, you know, I gotta pay for the giveaway somehow. All right. We need a legendary chest. That's all I'm saying. We need to get a legendary chest. This is like super sus. These two guys over here standing around with the little barrel. Like, what's going on over here, boys? Like, what is going on? The first run, nah, it wouldn't have been profitable. So the maps cost about 189,000 each, and we only made 60. What was it? 62,000. So you definitely would have lost money on that one, right? But I feel, I mean, it's just how it is, you know. That's the lowest one I've gotten. I'm gonna be honest with you. But that's the thing, right? It's all RNG. Sometimes you get it, and sometimes you get got. That's how just the way it works. What a wise man once said. I feel like this one is gonna be better, you know. Blue chest already to start off. Not only that, it looks a little bit bigger than a normal blue chest, right? Might be the angle. Bruh. All right, here we go, boys. 51K. Okay, that's a good start, right? We'll take it. Welcome everybody. If you're just joining, we got about 34 more maps to go. We're running 8.1s. They seem to be the sweet spot. I'm gonna be honest with you. 8.3s, honestly, those are just a disappointment. They're over 1 million, and then you end up getting some hot trash. Oh, really? I walked into that? Oh, I'm gonna get hit again. Chain stunt. So you don't have to do this in this build. Like, I'm sure you can get away with bringing like a Shadow Caller build, but this build for me is very strong. And it's very cheap, right? So if you do get Dove, you're not gonna really miss anything. Try to sprint through this. Okay, so that was the first part. We might be, I want to get like a one that's like 3 floors, you know, you're gonna get something huge. The Brambles just comes in clutch so much because you can interrupt those aim shots that do so much damage. It has so much CC. The ones that have like daggers, double daggers, they actually do a lot of damage as far as mobs go in comparison to the others. As long as if you get stunned and you have one of those guys on you, it's like GG. Green chest. So we have one blue chest, one green chest so far. I wonder if those guys will pull over there. Maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe not. Alright. I said there's going to be anywhere from 7 to 12k in this, if we're lucky, in this green chest, because greens are pretty garbage. Not bad. 99k in the green. We'll take that. So as of right now, 169. Alright, somebody came to my door. Almost died. My wife actually came to my door. Somebody. Alright. Almost died there. Yeah, so pretty much we've already made back with the map cost, right? So everything from here on out is just profit. Let's get an epic or legendary chest to end this dungeon out. You know, I almost got that aim shot off. What was that? I feel like we're burning through these pretty quickly. I don't think we'll get all of them done in 3 hours, but this might be epic. This feels like it's an epic chest. Yeah, there it is. I think this is the fire guy though, right? For the guy with the bombs. This might be annoying, but it's not a group dungeon, right? So it should be okay. Let's just wait on cooldowns, I guess. Bruh. Just no space. I'll check your message out 1 second here. Let me just try to kill this guy. I don't want to detonate anything. Bruh. Alright. I think it is better than 8.0. I do 15 teats. Sometimes I guess profit, please. Yeah, I think so. So, for example, on this one here, we got 349, 350, which isn't too bad, right? I think 8.1s are worth it. They're both good. And let me just jot these down real quick here. We got 315,740 fame, 74,040 fame credits, 66,640 silver off mobs, 167 might, and 44 favor. So that. Now let's hope we don't die here, guys, because there might be some people waiting outside. We might actually die. Because this is a safe, but I don't think we're safe. Oh, came around the back. Okay. There you go. That's how you do it. Once again, welcome everybody. We're doing some 8.1 maps. Make sure to like the stream. Helps out quite a bit. We're just dumping all this stuff off and we're going to the next one. Yeah, I'm gonna take the silver bags out. Like the 8s, the thing with tier 8s is that you could do it with even easier gear, right? Once you get to 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, you kind of gotta bump your gear up. Like I'm doing tier 6.1. But with 8s, I can easily just do tier 4.1 and get away with it. We're going to be traveling here, pop in the next map. And of course, we do not want to die. We're not getting a drink of water. I need to get this up here because people are going to think we actually only have 226 subscribers, which we have way more than that now. $396. There you go. 4 more guys for 400. All right, I'm just popping the map, guys, and we're back. Okay. Nobody saw that. There's so many people fighting out here, man. I think it's safe to do any dungeon as long as it's not like an 8.3. I think 8.3s are probably the worst ones. They're just a little bit too overpriced and you almost never get any profit off of it. Okay, it's not us. Really, bros? I think I have in the past. I'm gonna be honest with you, but usually the stream snipers become like friendly, you know. I think I got stream sniped a couple times, like trying to do like corrupted dungeons or something. And since we're just wanting this to go as smooth as possible, there's so many that I gotta do. I really don't want to have to lose. I don't care if I lose my gear, right? I can just buy another set, but it just takes time. That's the worst part, right? Is that it takes time. So we just try to avoid it as much as we can. Hey, what's up, Alan? I didn't see your message there, buddy. So we got about 32 more of these, roughly. Let's hope for legendary, 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 right? I got one yesterday. Right now, Alan, just because I have so many of these to do, probably won't do any like group dungeons. Tomorrow for sure, especially if I can get these knocked out. I just want to make sure I get this video out. But tomorrow we can definitely do some group dungeons. Like, bro, why am I not healing? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Hope everything's going well with your studies. I know you've been studying for your finals. Man, what is the aggro range on these guys? I can't even see the other guy. He's already shooting at me. I think this is the cooldown one. I like the cooldown reduction one when I'm running this build because I just get to spam abilities. We're zigging, we're zagging. Oh, stuff for work? Okay. What do you do for work? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, there you go. That's good. Some good stuff right there. We got programmers, we got engineers. Y'all got it figured out. Yeah, tomorrow for sure we'll do some group stuff. I want to get more people involved. Usually it's like 1 or 2 people, you know, that do stuff. I want to try to get like a big group. Maybe we can do like some higher tier group dungeons, maybe red zone or something like that. Whatever people feel safe with, right? Because we don't want them to lose all their items. But oh, rob this healer out of nowhere, really? Straight up just healing like that? Once again, thank you everybody for liking the stream. Appreciate it. That really helps out. All right. Okay, so this looks good, right? This looks promising. We got kind of like the Morgana flag crest, the Raven or whatever. Maybe there's something down this way. A little legendary, a little epic. What do we got for us? Or did I go the wrong way? Bunch of rats is what we have. I need to stop opening up when I'm streaming, but I just can't stand the little icon up there. All right. What do you think personally is the best way to farm silver? I think there's a lot of ways to farm silver. It just depends on a few things, right? So it depends. 1, do you have premium? 2, how much silver do you already have? 3, like, what are your what is your progression in the game, right? Because let's say if you're brand new, if I was brand new and I had no silver, but I had, you know, the experience, I would go and just farm mobs in the black zone until I got enough silver to do other stuff. I would get a tier 3 set, craft it, nature set, right? Here, let's go about here because I feel like there was more stuff to do over here. I would get a tier 3 nature set. I would buy some donkeys. And I would just kill mobs in the black zone. I would go, let's say if you're part of Limhurst, take the Limhurst portal, make silver, get your fame up. If you die, you have a very cheap set. By the time you die and get killed by somebody, you've already made much more money than. But like if you're talking about like, you know, intermediate, you've already have silver, you have islands. I think personally the refining of hide, right? Using your focus on that. Tier 5 and above, of course. If you could do like tier 7 hide and refine it, that's the play. The blue chest, but if you're good at PvP, I mean, you can try to gank people, but usually there's no 1v1s, right? You get 1v5'd or killed by just a whole group. Alright, we got our first chest is a blue chest. No. But he was gonna snack. Hit me there. Yeah, refining is good. You can make a lot of silver. Like, do you have an island? If you have laborers, you know? Also, depends how much time you play, right? Because you could, in essence, like play a lot, and if you play a lot, you could go out and get laborers for your island. You get gamekeepers. You go get the books, the journals, and you just go skinning. You make a bunch of money off of that. You could sell the books, or you can give them to your laborers and get hides off of them, and then refine that hide and refine all the hides that you farmed. So there's just depends on how much you play, right? There's definitely multiple options. Like if you're in a guild, try to do, if you like doing group stuff, you can get in a pretty good guild and you can do some nice things as long as your guildmates are, you know, legit. You have a few people that have some nice gear. They don't mind losing their own gear. They have silver, stuff like that. You could go to like the roads and open up a huge chest, and it just depends. But solo wise, if you're already you know, you're not a brand new beginner, yeah, I would focus maybe on laborers and hide and refining. All right. It looks like there might be a boss right here. Just padding around. Bro, I never seen that boss just pat like that. I mean, yeah. If you have the mercenaries, I mean, you can fill the books out and send them. They'll get you silver, right? That's what they give you. They bring you like stuff to sell. The books are the cheapest ones because they're the easiest ones to fill, right? Because you can just fill them with like killing mobs. You don't actually have to like focus on your skinning. Yeah, they give you silver. You could always just try to sell them. Sell them on the market and buy gamekeepers. Like what level are your housing on your island? What level? Bro, am I gonna get shotted here? Nah, I interrupted. Level 5, right? So this is what I was told. I was told by a very wise man named Venom Weed. He said if you maximize your laborers, you want to make sure they're one tier below what your housing is. So that way they have the maximum, right? So like let's say if you have tier 5 home, get tier 4 laborers. Because I think you get like 150% of the resources. So you can just buy tier 4 gamekeepers. Me personally, I like tier 5 hide because there's a big jump. If you go to the market and you look at tier 4 to tier 5 refined leather, it's like 1,000 silver difference each. All right, 115k, 113 so far, not bad. Use our mobility here. Yeah, I would trade the mercenary ones. I would go to gamekeepers, especially if you have time to skin. Then yeah, definitely, because you'll make so much money. Like if you go look at it, tier 5, one tier 5 book is like 20k silver on the market. Might be more. Like a journal, I should say, not a book. Like a completed journal, it's like 20-some thousand. That actually might be a lot more. You can fill them and sell them, or just send them off. But if you're going to be doing hides, I don't know where you have your island. I had to move mine to Martlock because of that, because of the bonus for refining hide. I moved it over to Martlock just because I didn't want to be traveling. I would have to travel my hide, all the hide I was getting from my laborers from Limhurst all the way to Martlock just to get the bonus, and then I would leave it in the bank. Like I do have like about 7 to 10 million, I don't remember exactly how much, just hide and leather in the bank over there in Martlock. And that's because I haven't touched it in a while. I haven't been giving them books. But see, with me, I don't have time to actually skin and fill all the books. So I buy them. I just buy them, and they still make me a lot of profit. I just buy them filled already off the market. Is this another purple one? This feels purpley. Yeah, I think it's the same boss. Bro, these guys got some machine guns here. All right. This is this is a different boss. This is a different boss. Guy whips you. What? He just straight up whips you, man. Yeah, I think stone right now is the worst one, to be honest. I know I started off with stone and I got it up highest because stuff was still pretty, like you can still make a good amount of money. Like when it came to like sandstone blocks and all that good stuff, sandstone, it was making a lot of money. But, and then it kind of just fell off, and then hide kind of became king. All right, guys. Moment of truth. 477K. See, we'll take it. All right, so we got 590 from this one, which is not too bad. Here, I gotta a little more here. I got an Excel sheet I'm filling out, so 590K. We got 314,620 fame, 73,750 combat fame. I mean, fame credits. 156,000 silver. All right, and 166 might and 44 favor. All right. So now we hope that we don't die. Now we got to get it home, boys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I already see one. Oh, if there's one, there's a bunch. We might have to R it out on this one. When in doubt, R out. Maybe they won't see me under the tree. It'll cost us about 40K to R out, but honestly, it'll cost us about 600K. Actually, plus your gear, a good 90K if we got caught by that mob over there. Let's drop it off. Also, at the end of this, we're gonna see about buying like chests with our items. I want to see how close we are with these activities. Payment groups and raid dungeon. Yeah, not doing that. We can claim this, and we can claim this. We can open those up because these are not associated to. We haven't done the combat fame stuff. All right. Put this in here. Oh. Hopefully we get something nice out of this. Yeah. I mean, keeper symbol of power. Okay. Just put everything away. We're gonna grab another map. We should probably repair. We haven't repaired in a while, right? Oh, we used the map. We still should repair. I don't know why when I have like all the maps and I click use, I feel like I used like 30 maps at once, you know? All right, guys, if you saw where I was at, please don't come kill me. That would not be nice. Yes, it's good. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I did some corrupted. You tell me those guys are not dungeon diving. Tell me those guys are not dungeon diving right now. I did some corrupted dungeons with this build, 4.1, and I'm telling you, I went 5-1. I lost to Curse Staff because Curse Staff is just broken, and it was actually kind of close because he was already But I did beat dual swords. I beat Warbow. I beat the light crossbow. Beat Warbow twice, and I beat Curse Skull. And I made like 1.5 million over. So it's good for 1v1s, but like if you're doing arenas, it's not good for arena, right? Yeah, you have too much sustain and you do a decent amount of damage. So pretty much you don't take brambles, right? You don't take brambles, but what you do, what's up, Timothy? You take protection of nature. So anytime they're gonna pop a burst on you, you just protect them of nature yourself, and you go, your damage resistance goes up, and your healing received, right? So you kind of negate that burst. Like on a, let's say for example, dual swords pops Z on you, you just pop this, you take almost no damage. Top of that, dual swords, if they don't have like mana boots, they're gonna run out of mana on you. But what you'll do is you can also use protection of nature paired up with your chest piece R, which is bloodlust, and you'll be able to regain all your health back from auto attacks. You take torch because of the attack speed increase, and for the helmet, I mean, you take mage cowl. I don't know how it's going to be with the fire spell, but for poison, the robe, it doesn't matter at all. I usually just take the regular cape. But yeah, the build itself, literally with like, and I take a mule. I take a mule because I'm gonna leave with their horse anyway, right? So I take a mule. With the mule, with the and I take resistance potions. With everything, it's literally less than 40k. Oh, we're good to go. I'm over here telling a story and right. So it's good for that, but if you're gonna do arenas, I wouldn't recommend it for arenas. You're not gonna be able to heal enough, and then you're gonna get people typing in chat, "Trash healer." Why is the guy not dying? Hey, what's going on here? .1 maps? I mean, I think so. If you're gonna be doing safe zone stuff, like, why not, you know? I would just come to the black zone, buy tier 8 map, right? You come in this spec right here, but come with 4.1. It's going to be a 40k spec, and you'll be better off. Bridge watch for sure, yeah. Skinning and bridge watch is really good. Now, it's going to come to a point, I would go through like bridge watch black portal too, just because like the terrains in that area. Because you're going to come to a point when you're going to need like higher tier, right? So you're not going to be able to just do it right out of the surrounding areas. You're going to want to actually go into the portal, black zone. And they have some pretty good areas. Bruh. Yeah. Honestly, the only one, the Shadow Caller is the only one where you can kind of get away with it. With the other ones, you won't. Yeah, that's the part right there, the repairs. You kind of always want to make sure you just reset the mobs. If you see that it's not going well, reset the mobs because you will end up getting knocked. But if you have the 1600 item power, it's definitely worth it. What weapon do you have? Like what tier? Bro. Because I think a 7.3 is like 2 million, right? Or am I wrong? But there's like a big difference in price. 7.3? Okay. Yeah, you might I don't know how much spec you have or mastery. So just let this guy blow up. Am I in trouble here? You could. I had success with Shadowcaller in tier 4. Usually I don't do the tier 4 statics because the mobs hit a lot harder. Especially the, what are they called? The archers. But with Shadowcaller, you might be able to do enough damage where you're not taking that much. Also, you can let yourself get frozen and you become immune to damage, but you can still do all your abilities. So tier 4 might be, I would try maybe tier 4 statics for that. We have to get one legendary chest, right? There's no way we don't get a legendary chest. I mean, we got like 30 maps to go. All right. Ooh, had to base race that guy. It's kind of weird because sometimes we make so much silver off of like mobs and other dungeons we don't. So I don't know where that comes from. All right. Pretty amazing that we're about to hit 400 subscribers. Actually, you know what? We should have got that notification. I'm not sure why we didn't. I think it's because it's turned off because I was recording yesterday. Let me turn it back on. Just in case I don't want to miss any subs. We should be good with that. Because we had, or we play it here. The Sims decor.
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you for the sub there, buddy. Appreciate that. That was 12 minutes ago. And it's just that I had it muted because of the video. Sometimes I'm recording and I'm using the same overlay, and then a subscriber comes in from one of the videos and just pops up. But welcome and thank you. Yeah, I think it's like sometimes also YouTube, depending on how your profile is set up, if you have like, it's not set to public, it won't notify people when you subscribe to them. So sometimes there's subscribers and it just doesn't pop up. We're actually working on a new animation for subscribers. And it should be done by Tuesday. What's today? Sunday? So 2 more days. Then again, it might be seldom when we see it just because of the way it's set up. It'll work better once we stream on Twitch again. Is this the last boss here? It looks blue chesty. This has not been the best of dungeons. All we've literally gotten was 1 book. Let's hope for an epic chest or a fat blue chest. Hello? Why am I dying? Boss pulled? Bruh? Chill. I don't want to fight you yet. Blue chest. Best mount? For what? Depends on what you're wanting to do. Bro, I don't even have food on. What am I doing here? Best looking mount? Honestly, my favorite mount is the Grizzly, just because it looks the coolest with the backpacks. But depends on what you're trying to gather and where. So let's say if you're in the black zone, I would not take out a boar, right? The boars are too expensive. I would take a stag. Stags are about 70k, right? They're tanky, they're fast, and they have a increase in gathering. $63k. Absolutely trash. Okay. We made 82k off of this, so we gotta put this in the Excel sheet here. 82k. 250,490 combat fame. 58,710 combat fame credits. This is where it's confusing. It says I made 229,840 silver off mobs. I guess. All right, 132 might and 35 favor. Reset that. All right, let's head out. Oh, we did this one. We didn't turn off the chat blocker thing. We have 30 more to do. How far is this run? Should we make the run or should we pay the toll? Oh, it's only 14k. We should pay the toll, right? That's how bad that dungeon was. Alrighty. Let's go drop off our amazing loot. We'll pick up another map. Okay, do we have food? We just popped the food, so we should be good. We have 3 poisons. Let's just use it. Yeah. Ore's good in like safe zones, right? Like if you're in safe zones, you can take a boar. Bears aren't bad. That's when you get into like the black zones, red zone area. Ox, you know, an ox is not bad. Tier 5 ox. All right. I do want to start soloing some red zone static dungeons, but there's no way I'm gonna take my shadow caller out there. Imagine that. All right, let's make sure we turn this little bad boy off here. It starts the timer. But did any of y'all watch the UFC fights last night? Any sports fans, fighting fans? Honestly, that submission was too easy for him. I had said it beforehand. If he gets him on the ground, it's over. You know? And first thing he did, got him on the ground, and it was literally over. Hey, but Valentina lost 2, which is good. We got a champion from Mexico now. We have 2 champions from Mexico, I think. We have Brandon Moreno, and now we have Grasso. It was some pretty good fights. Oh yeah, it was deep, and the reason why it didn't look like that because they were up against a fence. But when you looked at it, he pushed them through the fence. He was like, he just pushed their bodies through the fence, and it made an extra gap, and it was tight. Yeah, that was something else. All right, let's try to rush through this one. Is it just me, or do the undead mobs hit the hardest out of all of them, like in this whole game? I just feel like they pop off on you. Yeah, I think tier 4 undead hits harder than the tier 5 mobs in the statics. People say that Morgana's Rest one, or the, you know, is the hardest ones, but I don't think so. I think these are the hardest. Why am I walking so slow? For sure, we're getting a legendary chest today. I feel it. We're getting it. It's gonna be out of this dungeon. There ain't no way that it's not. What's that? Oh, this room is like annoying. Am I dead? Am I dead? Ah, this build's too strong, guys. I need this build. I actually didn't even see these guys for a second there. They're kind of camouflaged. Okay, we got a secret room down here. We got an epic or legendary chest. What do we got? Blue chest. Yes. I guess. All right. What is the best silver? Like spec? A build, you mean? This is the best build for solo PvE. Oh, activity. Solo. I mean, you can do solo dungeons. You can do this tier 8 dungeons with 4.1 gear. I can't guarantee that it's going to be all profits, right? But you'll honestly, like, if you just, it depends what you want to farm, right? If you want silver, I would recommend doing open world stuff. You know, the experts say it all the time. You could be out in the open world. What are you doing, right? They always tell you that. Well, go to a black zone, get a cheap set, and just kill mobs. And gather, you know, at the same time. That's going to be your most you can make. You could even go if you're like terrified of the black zone. See, the one thing the main thing you gotta lose in this game is fear of losing your gear, right? And the best way to do that is by buying a cheap gear, buying a cheap set. I would never go out there just to kill mobs on anything higher than 4.1. Like, you don't want to go out there with tier 6, tier 7. you know, anything like that, there's no point. You'll lose too much silver. Because you'll be minding your business and all of a sudden 5 to 10 horses will roll up. People on swift claws and dire wolves. You don't want to die. If you do die, you want to make sure you die with something cheap. But if you get bored of just being in the open world, killing open world mobs, run this build at 4.1 and go. You can do solo dungeons, tier 8 solo dungeons, and you can just check your RNG. You get something great, amazing. You could also do corrupted dungeons, but that's PvP, right? That's not PvE. I've heard of people getting like some decent silver from going into corrupted, mists, safe zone mists, and opening the chests from like the objectives and having some decent amount of silver in there too. So you can try that. You get killed, you really don't die, you just get knocked and kicked out of the mist. You get a little small repair bill. I mean, those are things that you could try. Yeah. And you don't have to go in there in the black zone either, you know, like the black zone mist, lethal mist. You can do it in safe zone. There's a lot of ways. See, that's the one thing with this game, right? There's a lot of ways to play the game, and a lot of it depends on how much time you have, how much you're willing to invest, and are you playing solo, group, are you in a guild? So there's no real wrong way to play the game. It just depends on your own personal. And at the end of the day, just play the game the way you like to enjoy playing the game, you know? You're not to try to min-max everything. But if you love playing the game to min-max it, well then yeah, min-max it. Okay, we have a boss here, it seems like. What? I got stuck on something. Oh, there's a hole in the ground. This guy's just a buff boss? Really? See, that's the one thing I wish I had more time to do, right? Is to gather. I would definitely try to gather a lot more hide. I just don't have the time. Yeah, am I gonna die to this guy? Just popping off on me. Yeah. I think this is like a combat fame buff here. I don't think we've made much silver. 81k, I mean, that's not too bad, right? As long as we get a good chest at the end. Mobs off me.
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you for the sub there, Michael H. Appreciate that. That should get us one more closer to 400, guys. I'm actually not sure how many we have, but we're definitely close. Long hallway here. Is this an epic one at least? I need to learn how to tell what chest you're gonna have at the end by the surroundings. These are bulky. Right. Okay, we got an epic one. Take it. Hopefully there's at least a mil in there. Just die. Okay, we're gonna top ourselves off here. We don't want any funny business. Those autos always be auto attacking. All right, moment of truth. 173K. You know what? At least I paid for the map. Let's be honest. 272. That could have been so much bigger. All right, how do we do over here on fame? We got 317,010. 74,000. 74,300 combat fame. Yeah. 307, and then we got 104,080 silver, 167 might, and 44 favor. All right. Mr. Billion. We don't take it right now, guys. Let's hope we make it home. I mean, it's not that much that we're carrying, but still. You would hate to see this go to waste. I say we make the run just to see if we get any altercations here. Yeah, I came out of a dungeon once, and there was a guy that was just like running for his life, low health across, like right when I came out. I literally just like dropped thorns and he died. It's kind of sad, but it's the way the black zone works. As long as you're mounted, you got a fair chance of living, right? Unless you get hit by about 40. Like these guys stand no chance, right? We kill these guys. You hit that bubble and you're just like... Marcelo doesn't stand a chance either. He would get absolutely stomped. Okay. Trying to pump out as many of these as we can, boys. Wait, what? We're gonna have to sell some items. Okay. Well, let me grab some, I guess. I can grab all of these. We'll sell these. I'm pretty sure I can buy another ab, right? I guess we'll take these two. Oh, we're overburdened now. Take the stag, I guess. Let's go sell these real quick, and then we'll continue. I tried not to make it into a market selling stream the entire time, but Thetford, yep. Where I roll in Thetford, boys. Reason why I'm Thetford is for the guild. This is actually a really good guild. If you all need a guild, hit up Royal Steel. They have stuff scheduled every day. People are always willing to run stuff. It's well ran by the guild leader. Very fair. I definitely would recommend it. I don't get to play with them as much just because of the way my schedule's set up, but when I do, I really enjoy it. I guess we can get rid of all these, right? Like, there's no way I'm running them. Ooh, 130. We'll make it. We just have to clear up some space, guys. There ain't no way, right? Very minimal. Okay, we should be good with that. What are we missing? I'm gonna pick up some roast pork. Always be carrying your roast pork. We don't need that much though. I take like 2 of them. And we do need to refill our poisons. We're definitely not going out there in a stag. Just take our horse. Oh, this isn't nothing. We have silver in a bunch of places. Okay, that's probably not gonna help. Okay, I'm gonna trust y'all. Now, if we get dove on this one, then for sure we're just gonna hide your screen every time. Now, if you dive me and you die, just know you're going on YouTube. No, see, the best way that I make my silver is swiping. That's the way I make my silver. So what I do is I do a lot of giveaways. So I buy silver for the giveaways, and then I just have extra silver. Or I buy silver, or I have silver for like certain items. Yeah, like buying it. Like you buy $10 worth. That's the best way to make silver. But the majority of my like the way I've been able to maintain my silver is through my hide, through laborers. Oh, why does this just look like a graveyard here? Yeah, so I've probably given away like 50 million worth of silver in vanity skins. Hide labor. Yeah, I can talk about it. So pretty much you get a gamekeeper labor is what I should say, gamekeeper. So your gamekeepers, what you do then is you have options where you could buy journals from them, and you can either go out and kill mobs and skin them and fill the journals, and then you return those journals back to your laborers, and when they come back they bring hide, right? So that's one option. Or if you don't really have time to go skin them yourself, you can take the journals and you can buy the journals off of the auction, the market, right? So you buy them filled already, and then you just give them to your laborer, and they bring you hide. So the benefit of that is, one, it saves you time. So I have tier 6 homes, and I have a tier 5 laborers. I do tier 5 because that's where like the biggest jump is before you go to like tier 6 and tier 7, right? So at my island, I have 11 homes, 3 laborers in each one. So there's 33 laborers in each. I mean, on my island total, I have 33 laborers. So I have 33 laborers bringing back tier 5. They bring back tier 5.1, 5.2, 5.3. And then what I do, I have it in Martlock. So you get the 40% increase in refining, I refine it there. The last time I checked, one like cured leather of tier 5 is like 1,300 silver. I don't know what it is now, to be honest, but that's the last time I checked. So you know, you just stack those. I literally have like 10 to 11. I want to say more like 8 to 10 million silver in literally tier 3, 4, and 5 hide. Tier 5 journals. Tier 5 journals is what you need. You have tier 5 laborers, you get tier 5 journals. You want to make sure it's not like the trophy journals or the general journals. You want to make sure it's the one for like the actual skinning. That. Hello? Hello? Why is he taking no damage? If you have time though, so the reason why I don't mind doing that, it's because let's say I do buy them filled, the journals, the labor gives you back the journal and you can resell the empty journal on the market and you still get about half your money back from just that. Yeah, I keep the materials. Like let's say if you gather and you have the journals, you keep the material plus you fill the journal at the same time. That's the ideal one, right? Actually going out there and gathering yourself, but it does take time, right? And if you don't have time, then you're better off buying the journals already filled. It's a bit of an investment at the beginning because you have to be able to purchase filled journals, but you just give them to your laborer. The next day you can resell the empty journal and just rebuy them again, and you can continue to have your hide, or you can refine it and sell your hide, whatever. But you still make a good profit that way, even though you're buying filled journals. Of course, filling your own journals will make you the most amount. Well, I only have 2, right? I have my personal island, and I have my guild island. So and actually my guild island is not even up right now, but on my guild island it's tier 6 also. A guild hall, and on that one you can run 15 extra laborers, so you can have a total of like 48 laborers, you know. And if you're running 48 laborers but you gotta fill up 48 books a day, honestly you're just gonna be killing mobs, skinning all day, because it's gonna be almost impossible to fill up that many journals. Also, I'm not too sure if you guys are aware, there is a giveaway going on right now. I should probably put it in the pin. It's for the silver founders for the East server that's coming out, but it's through one of the videos. So let me just get that for you. I'm gonna pin it. That way, if you guys want to enter the giveaway, it'll walk you through it on there. Pretty much, you just got to make sure you're sub to the channel, and you just comment in that video with your in-game name. That's it. Yeah, I will, because there's a group of people that I like playing with, and they actually play at this time that I stream, so I'll be able to do a lot of content with them. And they're going to be on the East server, moving to the East server, so I will definitely be playing on the East server as well. Now my ping is probably going to be pretty trash. It'll be like 278, but it'll be okay. It should be fine. So I'll be restarting on the East server and going through like how all that works, how it's going to be. Not a single chest on the first floor. Yeah. Are you going to be playing East server? Yeah, make sure y'all join on those, because and I announce the giveaways live on stream, you know, so that way there's no funny business. And then under the communities tab, I also put it out there, like the winner. I updated in the video who won. I send you a message, and then I usually add you in game. That way we can get you all set up. This feels like there's gonna be a legendary chest. There's no way this dungeon's gonna let me down, you know? There's no way. I think they're just random. I think they're supposed to be better, but honestly, I think it's just random. Like, I think this dungeon is supposed to be higher tier, or like, you know, better possibilities, but really, I feel like I keep getting the undead ones. I feel like it's the first time I get this one in a while. Now that I got the castle one, though, I am happy about it. But honestly, a little disappointed in this one. There was no boss on the first floor. I don't know if it's setting it up, you know, for something nice over here. Right? Should we clear a room here? I don't know. If this was like my other spec, then I'd be like, heck yeah, but my other build, I should say. I guess that wasn't bad, right? This is a little sad here. There's no bosses. I can't kill anybody. There better be a fat chest at the end, I'll tell you that. Okay, we have our first boss here. I can't stand these little werewolf guys. Whatever, demons. Green chest for the first chest. Beautiful. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of updates coming to the videos too, just like graphic wise. We got some stuff coming for the stream. Pretty much we want to make sure we get everything set up before we go back to streaming on Twitch. I don't know how many of y'all watch on Twitch, but I think that's where we're going to end up streaming. Depends how it goes here. I do like the YouTube streams, but we get drops over there, you know? We get some Albion drops. Here we go with this guy right here. Damn, he hit me hard. All right. So all we've got in so far is a green chest. That absolutely means that we're about to get a legendary chest. All right. Will we get our first legendary chest? Can it happen? Will it happen? All I'm saying is better not be a blue chest. That's all I'm saying. Back the boot. Back the books. Uh-oh. This is trouble. Oh. I think we got a subscriber over on... Is that on Twitch? Yeah, we got a subscriber on Twitch. Or not a subscriber, a follower. Thank you for that. Hopefully you're watching the YouTube stream. Skin, yeah, Bridgewatch would be the place. Blue chest, can you believe this game? Absolutely horrendous. This is gonna be the worst chest yet. Wasn't there a book here? Bridgewatch would definitely be the place to skin and refine it in Martlock because you would get the most out of it. Also, I would recommend using your focus, especially if you got tier 5 and above. I mean, honestly, you could use your focus at any point because you get it back right daily. Sell it? I don't know. I have it like in my bank in Martlock. I haven't sold it. The reason why I haven't sold it is because as you go up in tiers, you use some of the stuff that you needed previously. This is gonna be 200k right here. 44k, guys. Holy moly! This is the weakest one yet. 58,000. Let me just add that to the Excel sheet that we got going on here. Okay, on top of that, it was only 253,520 combat fame. The actual credits, we got 60,300. We did make 129,000 silver off of mobs. and 105. Actually, no, that's wrong. 145 fame. I mean might, and then it was 35 favor. All right, we get that reset. Yeah, the selling, I mean, it just depends on the tier, but what I would recommend, just remove all your gear, go on your mount, and just teleport to each city to see exactly what it's selling for. So if you want to sell at that point, then you know what city to go take all your stuff to. But I want to get a mammoth, that way I can just transfer all my stuff all over the place. Because I'll show y'all right now how much I have. I have a decent amount at Martlock. I haven't been there in a bit, to be honest, because I was making some videos and I didn't have to go over there, but let me just show you. So this is the island, right, that I was telling you about. Tier 6 home with 3 each. You see, actually, I haven't even picked these up. Yeah, I will be, not right now, I'm going to be honest with you, but I will be streaming, moving back to Twitch. So yeah, I believe you followed, so thank you for that. So here I actually usually used to run like 5 crops, but I was like, oh, you know what? Let me just add some extra RP stuff. I have all this. As you can tell, I haven't been here in a few days, but yeah, I have the 11 homes, and they're all tier 6 with the 3 in them. For now, we're just streaming on YouTube, mainly because of the hours watched that I need. Once we complete that, which we're actually not too far away, thanks to all the support from everybody, then I'll be moving back to Twitch for streaming. So keep in mind, this is a lot of tier 3, tier 4, and 5 only. And I think I sold a lot of this because I was remaking the islands. So like, you know, pretty much being able to reuse this and then use your resources on it. I mean, sorry, your focus, and you'll get a lot more out of it. That was 22. We're almost halfway actually overall on the maps. It's kind of insane because I wanted to get that video out today, but realistically I don't think I can do another 25 dungeons today. I could stream on both, like Twitch and YouTube at the same time, right? Since I removed my affiliation with the Twitch, so I could do that. But if I do that, then everybody's just probably gonna watch on Twitch, right? And that's definitely not the play for me right now. All right, let's do another one. This is definitely the one. We have food, we have poisons. We have invisibility. Should have gone up. Or I'm coming all the way around. Oh wait, that's it. Is this it? That's the group dungeon, right? No way. I was like, yeah, I do have the Twitch drops though. I know like some people don't have them because they weren't streaming on Twitch at the time, and then they kind of opened it up for everybody. But since I was streaming on that time on Twitch, they did open them up, and I do have them. I just don't stream there right now. Once again, guys, I appreciate everybody that's liked the stream. Thank you so much. Do most of y'all prefer watching on YouTube, or do you prefer watching on Twitch? Like, let's say if it didn't have nothing to do with the actual drops, just your preference. Me personally, I think as far as like for a user, it feels better on Twitch, right? Like the interface, the app. And actually, guys, we did hit over 400 subscribers. We're at 401, which is absolutely amazing, because that means like just 6 days ago we were at 300. So in about 6 days, less than a week, we went up over 100 subscribers. It's just kind of crazy. I appreciate that. All right, we should be good to go. About 5 seconds. Nobody comes. Sure, nobody sneaked in when I was not looking. Okay. Check this out real quick. The Brambles one, it does damage and has an interrupt. It just helps me kill things faster. Like, if you're struggling with mobs or bosses, then you want to use Protection of Nature. But I like lining them up and just knocking them up in the air. But this is the only time I use Brambles. Like if I'm doing like any other nature staff, or I'm doing like solo group dungeons, I don't use it. I use Protection of Nature. Okay, it's a good start. We got a little book, 17k. Yeah, we're gonna get a nice little chest to start off too. Is this the dungeon, guys? Is this the map we've been looking for? Double boss. What do you got? Double boss. Oh, blue chest, bro. Believe that. The audacity. We're gonna kill the mage first. Always kill the mage first. They're most annoying. They're pets and they're puddles. Tomorrow, guys, we should definitely do some group stuff though. I want to do some group dungeons. Like, I don't know if we have a tank in the chat. I can heal it, get some DPS, or I can even DPS it. I don't care. Or you know what? Maybe I can even tank it. I want to make some tanking, a tanking guide. I'd be down for that. All right, let's see what this is. We want at least 150k or more. 42k. That's definitely not 152k or more. All right. Had to take a sip of water there. Yeah, I'm very grateful, guys. 401 subscribers. That's amazing, guys. We've actually been at this for about 2 months now. And I think that's just pretty great. Yeah, so for that giveaway, it's on the 13th that we're going to be announcing it. So right now, today's the 5th, right? What's that? 8 days? The next Monday? Not tomorrow, but the next one. We have 2,441,609 combat fame credits, guys. I don't even know what to use it on, to be honest. I'm just gonna keep saving them, just in case something gets insanely buffed. For sure, I'm gonna use some actually on my tanking mace because I need that ability that suctions. Roast pork fell off. Try to go through this as fast as we can. Speed running these. Don't tell me this is the end already. Don't tell me this is the end. Look where we at with here. Coming towards the end. Green chest. I've gotten it like 99k on a green chest before, so sometimes they're not the worst, but will I take an epic chest instead? Yes. All right. $14k, an entire 14k. All right, what are we at? We're at 74.84. So we need at least 111k to break even off the last boss. But we're not here to break even, right? We're here to make some money, make some silver. Oh, we might have done too much here. Maybe we're good. We're good. We're good. I thought I was gonna take way more damage. We're saving W. There it is. Interrupting that fear. Big guy's the annoying one. You just gotta get to a corner, to a wall. Okay. Does it look like there's a nice chest down there? Is this leading to a nice little chest? Got a little cult meeting going on. Pardon the interruption here. Oh, this is the boss. I'm gonna go check the other side first, see if there's anything. Go look real quick, see if there was anything over there. No, there wasn't. Okay. I thought we were gonna get an extra little chest or something, but Oh, I think this is the hard one. This guy that sucks you in and then he throws like those butcher knives around, right? I hate this guy. I'm saying you better have a nice little epic chest over there, because if that's blue, of course it's blue, bro. We'll see if we survive this, guys. I think this is the guy I'm thinking about. Yeah, this guy. Annoying. Okay, I don't. You see, that's the annoying part. I don't know how I'm getting hit by that from behind him. Yeah, he does. But we're just gonna outplay him. We're gonna snug him. There we go. At least 120k. Oh, 128. We'll take it. Dungeon paid for itself, and we got the extra silver from the bosses. Mobs, I should say. 221. Let's chart it up real quick. 221k. We got 244,440 fame. 57,260 combat credits, 64,330 silver from mobs, 129 might, and 34 favor. Reset that. Not too bad. Now we got to make sure we can get this stuff home. And we're not met by a full force of people, gankers. I think we got time for another one. Okay, how far out are we? 18. Uh-oh, uh-oh, what's this guy? Uh-oh. Sure. Pablo? Okay. We're good. Actually, let's do this. Let's go ahead and end it on that note. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you like the stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we can do some group content, guys. I want to do some group dungeons. Maybe even tank some, and we'll find a healer. But I'll be back tomorrow 9 a.m. Central Time, which I believe is 3 p.m. UTC. 3 p.m. UTC. Be on the lookout for any videos. Check out the channel. We have a lot of content on there. Solo stuff that you can do. How to make silver. Fame. All that good stuff. But I will be back tomorrow once again. Thank you for everybody that hung out today. Great stream. Appreciate it. Peace out.